Hannah, a compassionate nurse, tends to a young child. Her presence is warm and comforting, like a gentle embrace. After the child falls asleep, Hannah retreats to the break room, her weary smile masking the emotional toll of her work. Unbeknownst to her, Lyra, the tooth fairy, watches from the shadows, drawn to Hannah's kindness and selflessness. Lyra, who has spent centuries granting wishes to the purest of hearts, feels an unfamiliar ache. For the first time, she envies humans, their ability to love and connect deeply, something she has always avoided to protect her immortal heart. Lyra whispers to herself, if only I could be a part of her world. One night, after a particularly emotional day, Hannah sits alone in the hospice garden, looking at the stars. Lyra, unable to stay away any longer, appears, her shimmering wings glowing faintly. At first, Hannah is startled, but Lyra's gentle demeanor and honest confession of her magical identity intrigue her. Their bond grows quickly as Lyra visits Hannah often, bringing small moments of magic to brighten her days and the lives of her patients. Hannah, in turn, teaches Lyra about the beauty of human love, courage, and resilience. But their happiness is short-lived. One evening, Hannah collapses while tending to a patient. The diagnosis is grim, a rare, terminal illness that gives her only months to live. Lyra is devastated, her immortal heart breaking for the mortal woman she loves. Desperate to save Hannah, Lyra ventures to the Eternal Grove, a mystical place forbidden to fairies. There, she finds the Fountain of Time, whose waters can extend a mortal's life. But the guardian of the grove warns her, the price of this magic is your own essence. Each day she gains will drain your power, your immortality. Without hesitation, Lyra uses the magic, giving Hannah more time. At first, everything seems perfect. Hannah regains her strength, and they live blissfully, sharing their love and comforting the children in the hospice. Lyra begins to tell magical stories to the children, her words bringing them hope and wonder. But as the weeks pass, Lyra starts to weaken. Her wings lose their shimmer, and her ability to grant wishes fades. Hannah notices the change and confronts Lyra, who finally reveals the cost of her sacrifice. You gave up everything for me, Hannah whispers, tears streaming down her face. Realizing that Lyra's sacrifice is too great, Hannah pleads with her to stop using the forbidden magic. But it's too late, Lyra's essence is nearly gone. On her final day as the Tooth Fairy, Lyra makes one last wish, to become human so she can stay with Hannah, even if only for a short time. The transformation is bittersweet. Lyra loses her magic, but gains the ability to live as a mortal. Together, she and Hannah create a new kind of magic, one built on love, stories, and moments that bring light to others. Years later, Lyra and Hannah sit together in the hospice garden, surrounded by children. Lyra tells a magical tale about a fairy who gave up her wings for love, her voice soft and full of emotion. Hannah, though frail, smiles, her hand clasped tightly with Lyra's. When Hannah passes peacefully one evening, Lyra stays by her side, her heart heavy yet full of gratitude for the love they shared. Lyra continues her work at the hospice, dedicating her life to comforting others and sharing the stories she and Hannah created together. Lyra walking through the garden, her steps slower but purposeful. A small child tugs at her sleeve, asking, "Miss Lyra, were fairies ever real?" Lyra kneels, a bittersweet smile on her face. "Oh, they were real," she says, her eyes shimmering with unshed tears. "And they loved deeper than you could ever imagine."